What's up, y'all? And coincidentally, happy Friday. We are going to talk about these Global Tex Pro Lishi holder box zipper pouch things. Y'all know that we love pouches around here, and this is just another one you might remember a while back. I'm gonna put the video up here. I did a review or me opening it and going, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna like this or not, and then I kind of ended up liking it, and I've been using it since then. It's been over a year, I believe. But we're gonna talk about maybe some alternate ideas instead of getting that particular one, which I did show in my last unboxing video, and a few people commented on it saying different things. But let's take a look at it and some of the options, and if I'm gonna like it or not. I don't think I'm gonna like it, but I said that about the last one, didn't I? Actually, there's one really important thing I gotta do first. Look at this fine example of a bag for some of my most valuable possessions. Now, if you're wondering, Jason, why do you keep all your valuable possessions in that? Why don't you buy a nice bag? Well, see, that's what happens when Jason does stupid shit for video. Dude, this one's... This would be a good addition because what I'm about to bring up. So I pretty sure, I can't remember 100%, but I think I may have kept these in one of those types of bags before. And I might do so again, just simply because of what we're about to talk about. The bag got relinquished to where I keep my filing cabinet keys in a big plastic thing that happens to fit perfectly in an LAPG Molly bag like that, along with my Lishi clippers and such for when I have to go make keys for filing cabinets. So it's literally just a filing cabinet bag, but you know, I may buy another one. The problem with fancy bags is this in my truck with half a dozen other ones, because I have one just like it, same color with my rivet kit in it. Have another one just like it, same color. It's like you buy like two bags, and I haven't seen them in stores lately. I need to get online and see if I can't buy a couple more. They're actually great mini kits to have because, you know, carrying all your stuff to one site, it's highly dependent on what we do. Like today, I've got to go put in a deadbolt. Then I've got to go make a key for a front door. Then I've got to go remove a broken key and open a chest that, like a roll top desk thing. So that's all three different tasks, which I wouldn't need to take a whole lot of different tools. I need specific tools, and y'all feel this as well. So that's one reason why we compartmentalize. But my theory on the fancy bags is, knock on wood, if something ever happened and somebody was able to access your vehicle, what are they going to grab out of it? If they were in a hurry and if you were just dumb enough to leave your door open and walk away and somebody walked by your truck, what bag are they going to grab out of there? One of half a dozen of one of those, or the Vitos? They're going to grab the Vito bags. That's why I don't like using fancy bags. But this video is not about my bag obsession yet, actually, kind of is. Let's take a look at this thing. This is the Global, I don't have a whole lot of room up here. Global Tex Pro 12 count Lishi holder. In that last video, the last one that I did, which I'm still using, for car. Now, y'all know I don't do a lot of automotive. Really, the only thing I buy Lishis for is to open cars nowadays, aside from a couple. But mostly is having to open cars. For decades, we used in-the-door tools, high-tech tools. We bought their updates yearly. And then, you know, the whole long reach thing has always been around, but it became more popular because there were more and more cars that were starting to be pretty difficult to unlock with in-the-door tools. There are still a lot of cars out there that are easily unlocked with in-the-door tools, even fairly new ones, but there are some that are extremely hard to window to get your long reach tool to get the wedge pumped open. I've never, ever liked long reach tools. Now, this case is not for my residential Lishis. I keep that in my residential thing. So I've got a quick set, a Schlage, and then the two SC4s, the left and the right, because, you know, there's a left and right if the lever's one way or another. So these are the four most commonly used ones that I use all the time, along with my regular picks and such. But I've been keeping my most common Lishis for when I do decide, because it is a decision for me to go unlock a car. I mean, I have to be really damn bored, or it has to be right around this area. So I bought all these in particular order only because of me having trouble opening certain cars with either in the door or long reach tools. The first ones I bought, like everybody should, is the CY24 FO38. That's, you know, when you Google which one should I buy first for cars to practice on, this those two. Plus, it does cover a wide range of cars in the U.S. The old Y159 key and the H75 key covers a ton of cars as it is. And then you have the newer, we went from a GM. Now, you notice I don't have a GM10 cut in here, but I've got the B11 and the B106. Those are, you know, to the Z keyway, which I also remember coming out. And then we've got the the GM and the Ford picks. Now, again, y'all know I don't. Thank you. Now, I'm gonna close this door. Just forget it's a little loud out there till I'm editing videos. So there's one big problem with these cases I just showed. Is number one, if they're all flap up, what happens if they get rattled around in your bag, you know, whatever, and you open it up, see, there you go. That's one reason why I didn't think I was ever going to be real fond of this case. Another reason is because you notice how I have those like that. And this is a 4-count case. This is a 12-count case. There's a huge size difference. So you could get, the whole point of this video is, should you buy the 12-count or should you just buy two of these? I say you should buy two of these because this is this, and then this whole 12, this whole kind of half-ass holds 6. And one of the reasons, you know, see how it catches, the arms will flip out and catch each other. And that's one reason why you do have to do this with them, put them upside down. And hey, Mr. Lishi, I know you're not watching, but you should totally put what it is on the other side. Engrave. These are expensive. Just do extra engraving for us. But then, you know, there's other things like these wiggle keys that actually work really well to open cars with. So I keep it in there, but you know, you kind of get worried about it banging around on that and scuffing up your pretty Lishis. So I was like, hey, let's go bigger. And yeah, you know, I've got other ones in here as well that I've not even used yet, but I bought them because, here we go, because I have had trouble. Actually, Joe Douglas sent me that one. Thank you, Joe Douglas, the M1. And then Anthony sent me the American. Thank you for that. But I've got a few in here where I've gone out to and had a lot of trouble opening it with a long reach, or have done so in the past. The new Jeep, the newer Jeep Wranglers and such, this SIP 22, still haven't used yet. But the last, you know, I got on a job and I was like, I'm taking 100% of the profit from this dang car opening that caused me some grief with the long reach tool, and I'm buying the Lishi. Same way with the Han 66. Actually, that was just for video purposes. Kidding. Screw Honda. Anyway, NSN 14. This one, you know, we got a lot of rice burners around here for the little Nissan cars, so I was like, yeah, might as well get it just in case. And that is honestly the extent of my automotive Lishis at the time. And as you can see, we can, you know, that's an actual idea right there. But, you know, if you use your Lishis a lot, it'd be a pain in the butt to, like, get these to come out every time you need them. So we're going to go ahead and lay these out real quick how I think they should be, and then we're going to check out an alternate. Oh, it's beautiful. And I've got room for two more. Which two more should I buy now? But here's the dealio. That's one problem. Like, you get your kit out and you have metal stuff there, all of a sudden you have metal stuff attached to your kit that you have to shoomp off. The other one is this. Okay, that one flipped over from here. Boop. Another one is, sometimes these things, oh, it didn't do it with that. Yeah, see how they're starting to lift up a little bit right there? That's one thing I don't like about it. I mean, it just happens, right? And then they like hang up on each other. Plus, there's honestly a lot of wasted space. Now, one thing you can do to fix that, obviously, would be to flip it over. And you see I have these flipped over in the other kit, because those of us who have these kits. Now, also, should you face them this way? I mean, which way should you face them? I don't know. Which way do you do it? Do you do it like this? A, B, or C? No, shit, I don't know. Anyway, still. Magnets just do that. And I think Mr. Skinner said that he puts a piece of paper towel. You could like cut a piece of foam and put in here to like press them down up against the magnets. You know, that's an option. But there's another option that I was like, this is a admin pouch. There's a number of different ones. I paid $18.99 stupidly on this, which is about the same price as this thing with tax, for this Winix tactical brand. But there is a bunch of them out there, even on eBay. They've got them for like $12.99. And I was like, I was looking at the pictures and I was like, hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got 10, 14. Plus, you have pouches for other stuff. Plus, you have an outside pouch that you could use, and it comes with an American flag. Plus, if you wanted to attach it to another Molly bag, you could, and then just zip it open and whew. But how will they work in here? I don't know. This is one of the problems with Molly, is it does eventually get stretched out. These are holding up pretty good, but you can see these got stretched out or bigger to the point where 2 of them would have to be in there for it to really hold still. Also, just because I have limited room. But what do you think about using this instead? And then instead of all this empty space or having to use a foam pad, maybe the Molly will hold them in spot. I don't think I need this. I think this is like a tension cord to make it tight. I don't know why you would need that, for what reason, but we'll see how they fit in this guy. And it's the same size, you know. I still think 2 of these would be better, you know. That is just so perfect small. You can fit 6 in here. They fit pretty tight. You could fit 2 in the same amount of space. Oh, look, it's magnetized to each other. But let's see about this. You know, you can use this for other stuff too. With stuff like this, there's kind of a limit as to how much you can pack in there without it like interfering with each other. But we'll give it a try. We're gonna move all these out from this thing, which definitely would need some kind of foam padding in there. just to keep them from doing that. But, you know, with Molly, maybe they won't. I don't know. Let's see. Look at that. So one thing about Molly is, number one, you never know how wide these things are going to be. Number two, you are sliding in and out a piece of metal out of this Molly connection, so you have a fair chance of it chewing up those threads. But if you don't use them a lot, you know, that'll pretty much form to it. There are some that are a lot longer. So in some cases, I might actually take and put, I don't know if we could do two side by side. See, that's kind of loose right there. But I could always come over here, maybe, and shove it into there. Well, let's just leave it there. I'd definitely get rid of the string and probably cut these little grommets off. But look, we still have, if we want to slip something back here, like this guy, like you keep an extractor kit and some picks in here, you could use that, and it'll be pretty secure in there, you know. And then you got this other side, you could put like a notepad and a pen. I don't know, let's see. Yeah, of course, definitely gotta come out. Strap it on something. The more stuff you pack in there, it's gonna make it sit a little bit tighter. So, you know, that's a lot of Velcro. If we put something in here, it would like kind of smoosh it in. What could we put in here? Like maybe one of these bags I keep like all control arm keys and such. Maybe I could take it out of this bag and just put it directly in this pouch. What else do I have? Nothing really automotive related, but like an elevator key maybe. These things are so awkward. So yeah, I mean, this has a lot better options, but let's see what happened when I shook it out. I mean, they kind of stayed where they were. So what you think? Tell me in the comments. What you think about that? I think, number one, that's a little irritating. I mean, who wants to deal with that when you're out there picking up like pieces of metal? This one, I would definitely say this is the worst choice. Two of these may be the better choice, or even something like this. Tactical. Be tactical with your Lishis. Hi, I'm here to unlock your car. You could even like strap it on the front of your tactical vest that I don't have here with me, but and then just be like, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I'm gonna get this one right here. Shit. You get my point. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments section if you have any of these things or if you use them. I really do need to upgrade my carry bag, but again, I need to find a very low profile. Worst purchase. I didn't think I'd like the other one, and I ended up sort of liking it. I don't think I'm going to like that one, and I'm probably not going to like it. So, unless I can come up, I may give it away one day on like a Saturday morning live, which if you are able to join in Saturdays from 11 to 1 Central Standard Time, we are here in the shop broadcasting live every Saturday. We are in season 5, episode like 16 coming up tomorrow. So I hope you can tune in if you're able to. Stop in and say hey to everybody that's in the chat. Otherwise, post a comment about the Lishi carrier. We'll have to ask Lishi Cowboy about that one day, won't we? Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all next video. Have a great weekend if I don't see you again. That was almost a screw up. I was going to be deploying this into use, and then I suddenly realized that I didn't put my 4 jigglers back in here. Okay, hopefully I don't have to unlock a car ever in my life again, but I'm prepared. Oh, boop, boop. Maybe. And it also definitely kind of makes this hard to close, especially. That'd be perfect except for that. Most of the time I don't take this whole thing to my truck. I will open this up and grab this out and take it, unless I'm doing a car, obviously, or something else. But yeah, that's pretty dang tight. Yep, time for a new bag. Thanks for being part of this channel. Make sure and hit that subscribe button up here and check out some of these other videos that we've done. We really do appreciate y'all watching. Make sure and hit that thumbs up. We'll catch you next video.